Welcome to the Boston's Big Four podcast. Cast. New news about music and sports every week, sometimes.
We're back. Another episode, Boston's Big Podcast. We got two special guests with us this time. We got Chizz Capo. We got Skthagr8.
What's going on, man?
The artist behind the new EP, No Pass, out right now.
Yeah.
6-track EP, one of the hottest projects in Boston right now.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
that, man. Yeah, we tried.
And welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for making the trip.
Thank you for having
I
us, man.
appreciate
for sure.
you having me.
Absolutely. So, how long did this project take?
9 months, right?
Yeah, 9 months. It took 8 to 9 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Love that.
We hear that a lot. Yeah, that's true.
So how have you guys felt about it? Just came out, obviously, 4 days ago.
Yeah,
Three.
3-4 days.
Three
yeah.
or 4 days ago. So how have you felt about the reception so far? And, how do you feel just about the project, just, as a work of art, just that you created? Like, how do you feel yourselves, regardless of what the outside opinion is?
Yeah, like I feel really good about this project. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the most projects like I've been proud of. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's that on that. So in terms of like reception, it's been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I got a lot of good comments. You feel me? So we still trying to run it up. Still,
Yeah.
so.
Absolutely.
More
Absolutely.
years,
It's
more
just the
years.
beginning of
Yeah,
the,
this is
of the
just the
promotion
beginning, so-
process.
Yeah,
There's a lot
it's 4 days.
yeah.
You know, it's still fresh. I like to think to but like we
You got
still
some nice merch already.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Make sure
appreciate it.
y'all hit us
There you
up
go.
man, for merch, man, for sure.
Yeah, for
Love
sure.
Where can we find this?
No Pass is going crazy right
Hit
now.
me up at Skthagr8.
Yeah, you can hit me up.
Just have my Instagram, Skthagr8, pretty much.
Word.
For now, we're not. It's more of a limited. We didn't have a website and stuff like that,
Facts.
but it's just more of like more mutual connections with the people that are trying to listen to us stuff, and
Yeah.
then fans pretty much
Word.
personal. So, yeah. What was the question before that you were asking? Sorry.
About how long it took.
Oh
Right.
yeah, 9 months. Yeah, it was. We got through the first couple months, and then once we figured out like the songs that will work, we were just like, let's just do it. You know what I mean?
Word. How long have you two been working together?
Year and some change.
Yeah, some change. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Year and
Also
some change.
fairly recent. Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
fairly recent.
Did you know each other before that?
But for the
Really?
project or like,
Yeah, before you started working together. Yeah.
oh no, we didn't know each other before we started working together. Like we met like I did a show at Brighton Music Hall, and he was there DJing a set for his homeboys.
Yeah.
After I did my
For
set,
Isaac and his people.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Isaac
Shout out
Groove.
Isaac
Yeah,
Groove.
yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Shout out
Isaac.
that boy Groovy.
Yeah, shout out Isaac. But yeah, after I performed, he came up to me like, "Yo, I got these beats for you." I'm like, "Shit, bet, send the beats through." And then he actually sent me some beats, and then I actually recorded on a beat. And then a couple months went by, recorded on another beat, and then we were like, "Yo, we got some dope shit together." He hit me up with an idea like, "Yo, let's do a project, let's lock in." We at similar places, we both trying to do great shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bet, let's do it. And then he started booking sessions and shit by himself. And I pulled up and we just started creating magic.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much, man. It was off of just like I tell this to a lot of people. It's like, it's all about the connections you make at the end of the day. Like if if I didn't stop and take the time to like shake his hand and like get to and be like, yo, I got beats for you, this probably would have never happened. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Just off of that one thing, and then just one thing led to another, and the songs we were making were incredible. And we, the idea he was telling me pitched him, and just took from there, man. You know what I mean? It's incredible what we made in 9 months. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, no, it's a great project. I mean, every track is polished. I mean,
6 for
every
6.
track brings a 6 for 6, definitely.
6 for 6.
Every track brings a different vibe too.
Jack said it. 6 for 6.
I said it.
Oh, it's 6 for 6?
Yes.
6 for 6.
Agreed.
You let the continuity of the project is smooth.
It's smooth.
It goes through.
It's
perfectly.
smooth, but there's a lot of different vibes on
Yeah.
there. Like
Yeah,
you packed a
that's-
lot into 6 songs.
That's really something we was trying to
yeah.
do and focus on, is giving them a different vibe on every single track. You feel
Make
me?
it
Giving them
cohesive, because
variety.
no one's really doing that as much as. I mean, we try to keep it as close to the sonic wise we were trying to do.
Right.
But yeah, I just feel like, you know, it was something different. You know what I mean? Different
Absolutely.
vibes. Every track was a different vibe. It wasn't the same.
Absolutely.
And
So
just-
you obviously experiment with like a lot of different melodies and stuff. You like to
100%.
you sing, you rap. Have you always been doing that, or did you start off as just a rapper and then you started
I
messing with
started,
the
yeah.
melodies a little
I
bit?
started off as just like rapping. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like that's how it works a lot
my
of
first
times.
couple tracks is just strictly like focused on rapping. Then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it was early though. I started diving into like melodic stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't
Yeah.
take too long. But yeah, I love it. Like I love trying out different songs, different vibes, different
Yeah.
melodies, and I just like expressing myself that way. So
So when you hear a beat, do you come up with the melody first and then fill in the lyrics
Yep.
after that? Okay.
melody first.
I
and then
feel
the
like that's
lyrics.
the way to go when you're
Yeah,
doing
for
melodies.
sure.
Word.
It's just a
So,
feeling at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
So what is it about SK's beats that you like so much?
they just
Sound
They
like
just-
magic.
facts. They just different, you know what I mean? They don't sound like the beats I usually be getting from like different like, you know, other producers and stuff like that. They
Yeah.
just have a different sound. You know, the instruments specifically that he be using,
Right.
like the trumpets, that's what really got me drawn to like a couple of the songs that we did was those dark sounding trumpets that he had in his beats. So that's
Fire.
what really
It's super important to know your vibe. Like when you're in the studio and you're picking those instruments, it could be, especially when it comes to MIDI stuff, because like you
Mhm.
could just throw different instruments on. So
Facts.
like knowing the right vibe and setting the tone that you're actually trying to convey is huge. So instrumental to be part of the process like that.
facts. Yeah, I was like right by them on a couple of those beats.
Yeah, he helped
You
with
feel
one
me?
of the beats. He was in No Pass. That's his voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
on the
wow.
sample, yeah.
Yeah, so we just took it, and me and D Phrase Dan that helped mix and master the whole thing.
Yeah, shout out
Helped-
the
and
Wizard.
He helped with a lot of it too as well. We just put together. He got his first production credit, which is dope for him too, because like he was part of
Fire.
it, making the beat as well. You know what I mean?
Yes,
As you can
sir,
tell, like
man.
you saw earlier, he was playing on the piano. Like he's. I'm just saying, once he gets a knack for it, he's just gonna be a 3-piece. Like he'll have any arsenal he can do. He can rap, he can sing.
Mhm.
You know, then he can produce.
Oh, that's so. Do you guys play instruments?
I play here and there.
Okay,
Nah, I be playing around on the piano a little bit, but
you're being humbled. Sounds like you can play though.
yeah, a little bit, tiny bit.
Sound off in the
poquito.
comments if you've heard him play.
Yeah,
You know he's out there.
Yeah, he can play. He can put stuff together. He's an artist at heart, a musician. You know what I mean? He knows how to use his voice. I feel like that's being a musician in some aspects.
Absolutely. When did you start putting out music?
2017.
Okay.
Yeah, 2017.
And now, like you said, that was just rapping at first.
Yeah, and I really started taking it serious. I would say like 2018, 2019. 2019 was like when
Okay.
I really started. Like, all right, let's get it. Like,
Okay. First track I heard from you was Next Up,
Yeah, and that's
which was 2020, I believe you were just saying.
yeah, and I had like 3 projects before that, so
Okay, so I was late.
a little late, just a little late, not
I
too
was
late.
a
But I
little
still
late.
appreciate it. You feel me? I'm still accept everybody. So it don't
Of
matter.
course, yeah.
Yeah, there's no time limit.
You feel me?
All it
Enjoying
takes
the
is
crew,
one
you
song.
feel me?
Just takes one song.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right.
You know.
You feel me?
Right.
For me, that song was Purple.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I did it
I
wrong.
like that video too.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
fuck
it's
with
an
it?
eye catcher. That's what.
It's
That's definitely go check that on
Great,
YouTube.
great.
Yeah, go check
visuals.
out Purple, man. Just dropped yesterday, man. Purple.
Yeah,
Keep it.
great visuals.
Yeah,
Did you check out the
A
video?
lot of beautiful women.
I didn't see the
You-
video.
oh, you gotta
now
check
I'm
out the
But
sad.
if the words didn't help bringing that song to life,
The video
you have
brought
a
it to
visual
life.
to bring it to life now.
You feel me?
The
You should-
visual will bring you to life.
I'm
It will
curious
bring
if
you
the
to
visual
life.
matches my imagination.
I think it might.
You know what I mean? We
It
tried.
might. It might.
I'm excited.
It's worth checking out. So, any more videos coming up for the project, or
Yeah, we got another one coming soon, very soon.
which song? Can we get a?
Yeah, roll on. Roll on's
Roll
coming
On?
soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
Intro.
All right, I like
Yes,
that
sir.
one. I really like the last track on the
Yeah,
project.
we're going to
too.
get that done ASAP.
Yeah,
Pardon me?
We have
And you've
I
been
didn't
saying
expect that.
you've been getting some good
I kinda
reception. for
feel-
You
that.
expected
I
that one?
It's just because how short it is.
Yeah, I didn't expect
It-
that
it
one to go
drags-
crazy.
That's
It
true.
drags you in. Like it's in this type of world, music is being played. If it's short and it's catchy and it's sweet,
Yeah,
it's something that you can keep playing. If it's
Yeah.
a 3-minute song, you can't keep playing that.
It was a
shit.
good idea to add it as a prize or two.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and
and it's
that-
a different sound too.
yeah, that
from
was
the rest
see,
of the
but that
project.
was also it was a gift and a curse because that was the problem I was having with when
Yeah,
putting this shit,
facts.
putting this stuff together is just
Yeah.
the continuity. It doesn't fit with the rest of the songs a little bit. Besides the horns,
Yeah.
it fits in that element of it. But this is like it doesn't. It's left field, and so to speak. You know what I mean? It's like the pesky pole. Like
Yeah.
it's
Pesky pole. I love that.
It's not.
That's in right field though.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that means.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what the fuck that
It's
means.
it's unique. It's odd. It's
I
not.
ain't
It's,
never heard
it's
that in
something
my
that's
life.
not supposed to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pole. You know what I mean? Like it's just something
Yeah.
that it's
Pesky.
It's hard to hit. You know what I mean? And so when we dropped that, it's just like it was crazy. You know what I mean? But especially like where we came up with like the reprise idea was like it was on to something next. Like that was
Right.
on the horizon of what's to come.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like we already throw, and I feel in my opinion, the production stuff. I feel like I throwed and Dan throwed a lot of stuff, and also Tiba helped with a lot of stuff. Thomas Forb, and then you had Corey that helped with "Part of Me," which is your favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and we created this piece. But yeah, going back to that, it was just like man, it's crazy, straight up.
Love it. So you guys are definitely gonna be working more in the future, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I don't stop here. This is
As long
like I
as
said,
you
the
don't
repress.
piss me off. I fuck.
Yeah, nah, it's that's part of the
No, it's
this
my God.
growing
though.
pains, man.
It's my
you
God,
know what I mean?
bro.
Like it's I'm never gonna always have great music to send him. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it takes time and effort, but like there's times where he's like not responded. There's
Yeah.
times where he sent hearts. You know what I mean? And fires and shit. So that's that grind and the
Yeah.
shit that I always look for because I see it when I heard it performed, which is amazing from an artist standpoint. If you can like hear him, because that's the most important thing. If you can hear him, what he's trying to convey, performing, and he caught me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's crazy. What just off that of artistry. So that's what caught me, and I just was like, I saw it, man. So I just had to keep up in my game because I knew he was working with Zay, and Zay is an amazing producer.
shout out
like
my boy Zay,
he
man.
works. Now he's with Internet Money. But he's just an incredible producer, bro. And I was like, dude, I gotta step up my game. Like, if I'm gonna catch this dude's ear, like, it has to be like something that is not the norm from him, but also that can bring out something crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you could hear the storytelling in some aspects of mostly all these songs. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just the beats laid that foundation for him.
That is dope. Something I'm a little hung up on. I want to just clarify. Is there a label called Internet Money?
I think it's a production group.
Yeah.
Is it? That's pretty sick.
The ones
Yeah.
that did
That's a sick name. That's why
they did. I think they did like Lemonade with Don Toliver and Nav.
Okay.
I think that's that song, right?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm jealous that they took that name. That's a sick name.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of dope producers in that group. I think
Oh,
Nick
man.
Mayer is a part of it too. I think I'm not 100% sure, but there's some really dope producers part of that group.
Okay. Shout out Internet Money.
Big shout out.
Yeah.
Facts.
So who are some of your favorite artists in terms of just like rapping and melodies, like being able to put that together? Who are some of your influences?
Who do both?
Yeah.
Obviously, Drake's the GOAT at that.
Obviously Drake is the
Yeah.
GOAT. Of
But
course.
like Ty Dolla $ign,
Yep.
Tory's fire.
Definitely.
Who else be doing that shit?
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Kendrick.
Yeah, J. Cole be doing his thing with that.
I'm a big hip hop.
But I feel like on like that, they touch on that melodic, but
Mhm.
like they ain't like high level when it comes to that like bag. I feel like
yeah, I mean we had this discussion last time we were someone was what Young
I feel like
Thug.
you give Drake R&B beat, you give like Cole and Kendrick R&B beat. Obviously,
Yeah,
Drake's
but
gonna have the
but
better song
Cole's
Yeah,
Cole's been
absolutely.
on a bunch of different
Absolutely.
shit that's made you think like he can hop on anything. though.
for sure. But now I don't think Cole can hop on anything. And I don't
That's-
think
that's-
Kendrick can hop on anything.
Drake
Well,
has
I
a
mean,
better
Kendrick-
singing voice than both of them.
Kendrick could do
Like
pop.
they can hop on anything, but will it sound good?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So who would you say besides Drake? Who's that white knight or that white horse?
Tory
Tory
can hop
Lanez?
on anything. Ty Dolla $ign can hop on anything.
But
I feel like Nelly was the original.
Never.
yo, isn't it crazy? He's performing at the Lynn Auditorium. Nelly.
Nelly is.
Yeah,
That show's probably gonna be T.
but that's what I'm saying. Like that, his careers came to
They'll have
that.
all the older shorties there.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
I'm not saying Liz,
I would go to that.
I'm not saying it's not a bad. No
Catch Me in
disrespect to any of the auditorium or anything.
Yeah,
like,
I'm going to a Nelly
that's
show.
dope that he's performing there. But
That's
it's
that good
crazy
age
to
range.
see his career. Like
36.
if Flow Rider is selling at arenas off of like old songs that are just like
Is he?
Yo, Florida got hits.
dude. But
He
like
does,
in my
he
opinion,
does.
Nelly was my Flow Rider. You know what I mean? Like he
Nelly
the
was
one.
better than Flo.
I wasn't bumping them niggas. Though. I'm not
Nelly,
gonna
Nelly, dude, I
Nelly
was
at
about
all?
Country Grammar when that shit came out, dude. That's was
Country
my
Grammar was a
time when that
classic.
shit was came out,
Yeah.
bro. It was huge. Like it changed everything.
Yeah, it was.
It
fire.
did a little bit.
He was like, I don't even know. But yeah, man.
But yeah, no, it's dope when you can combine different genres. I love that
Facts.
shit. So
There's some other people.
that's
too,
what
though.
your project definitely does that. So
And that's what we're gonna keep doing. That's just what I'm gonna keep feeding the people. That's just
Right.
gonna be my thing. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's what it's unexpected. You don't know what's gonna come. You
word.
feel me? So it's just
So, what is like the usual creative process? Are you guys coming up with stuff on your own and then bringing it together in a session, or are you guys like in a session brainstorming and cooking up ideas fresh? Like, how does that work?
We had some ideas where we did it fresh off the studio. Like No Pass was in the studio. That
Okay.
came right off once a couple. Like I think it was one session.
mm-hmm. Other songs are like ideas that we brought,
Yeah.
that he brought, like beats that he brought like prior, and then we just added to it. You feel me? And just made it better.
Refined it,
Just, yeah.
made it a little, put a little more behind it. But
Yeah.
like Roll On was the first beat I think that started this whole project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because I think it was just I don't know.
It's
it
just
was
the tone.
once I heard it, I was like, Oof, there's
Yeah.
something.
It's
You know
like
what I
the
mean? There was something.
That's
There's
a great
something.
one to open it with.
Yeah, it's a dope track.
I can't wait to perform that one.
It's
Hell
a
yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
really dope track. Like it just like you can hear everything that like it just you hear him about to hit up the stage and then the crowd comes and it's just it's
Do you have
a
any
dope.
shows coming up?
I think I got one in the works right now for like May 16th. I don't
Okay.
even know.
You don't have your
The
phone.
weekend after the next one, 2 weeks.
All right.
Okay.
As soon as I get that solidified.
Oh, you know what would be so interesting, actually? I'm going to bring it up right now. So, this will have aired after that. There's a chance, now I'm going to ask you right here on air, if you'd like
he's
to
doing
do.
it. Is this the future or is this going to be like past by the time it
By the
comes out?
time this comes out,
It'll be past.
516 will have passed.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I'm with it.
So-
So let's go.
I would like to know if you'd like to do the Bars Over Bars show on 518.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's
do
get
it.
you in on it.
Let's
So-
go.
It was a
Let's do
dope
it.
show. It was so good. You guys should have been there. So this is instance.
Y'all
Yeah, well-
should have
well-
fucking pulled up.
We have March too, so we can pull up a table too. If you got a table there, we'll get
Oh,
it
yeah,
all
there's
going.
room. Yeah, we can
we
definitely
could
figure
fit
it
a
out.
table.
Yeah, we'll talk logistics off mic, but I wanted to
that.
make that's fun content. So
Yeah.
I figured I'd put you
Let's
on the
do it.
spot.
Let's That's the second time we've done that. Actually, we asked someone on the podcast to come on a show. And they're like,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
Let's do it.
that's
bro.
how you have to do it. You got to really put the pressure
Right.
on people, otherwise they get scared.
exactly.
That's-
So yeah, that's the next show.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
What?
Yeah,
You
looking
got that
forward to
down?
it.
She got that down.
I don't know.
518.
518. The crack.
The crack.
Quincy.
We always pack
Listen,
the crack.
Pack the
It's
crack.
a real. It's real.
I'm the only one who's asking.
No, so this is
I'm
happening.
joking. Yeah, this is happening.
Yeah, we're
Alright.
real
my
time
bad. Was I
schedule.
not supposed to say? No, I mean, it's all good.
Nah, you straight.
No, this is good content. This is all good content.
So you got Rosewood Bape on the project.
Yeah,
He's
shout
on
out
Purple.
Rosewood, man.
Yeah, shout out to Purple.
How'd that connection come about? How long have you been in contact with him?
I got introduced to him from a good friend of mine, John Glass, and
Shout out John Glass.
I sent him some stuff. You know, when he had some free time and he fucked with it, and from there, like, we had a connection. We never got a track done together, so that was kind of like my thing is like, oh, I have this beat, but I also have this amazing artist, Capo, that would sound perfectly with them. Like, sonically, it would just work. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
with the sound it is. And, you know, he doesn't hop on anything, so I was very appreciative that he hopped on and he believed in what we were trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's I met him through some party, and now they're cool. So they've been working on some stuff as well too on the side. So it's dope.
Word.
Like there's a bunch of stuff going on. You know what I mean?
Love that. Yeah, he's definitely one of the artists that like we talk about him on the podcast a lot. Like
Mhm.
he's one of the artists that we talk about that really has like superstar potential. Like
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
so he's another one like you who's got the melodies and you
Yeah,
know,
he's
and can-
fire.
He can
Definitely tough.
he can really do a lot of different things. Like you give him any beat and he can make something happen with it.
For sure.
So yeah, that's dope that you got him on the project. So
And we got the video too.
oh yeah, you got the video too, of course. Love to see that. So what was I gonna ask? Do you have a question?
I did want to know, like, I was asking about your creative process before. Like, what is your favorite part of it? Is it the beat? Is it the lyrics? Like, what is coming first?
I think it's the recording process, like hearing how it sounds after everything's put together. You feel me?
Mm.
So
Yeah, it's
like
right.
I enjoy the beat and I enjoy like you feel me writing to it as well. But
So
like,
it's
the
like
finished product when
reaping-
I first hearing it, like after I finish everything,
Like driving home from the studio and you just
Yeah.
have it on repeat
it's
in
just
the
like
car.
word.
That
Yeah.
first car test when
That
it
first
sounds
car
just right.
test, yeah.
I did that.
Okay, I totally feel that. That makes
Feel me?
sense. It's funny. I hadn't considered that to be like. I was thinking like it would be some part along the journey, but it makes sense that it's like the fruits of your labor are the best part. So,
Yeah.
it totally makes sense. Same with you. What's your creative process? What's your favorite part of it?
I think I mean obviously creating is amazing. But especially working with Dan, D Phrase,
Mm.
me and him like it's just easy with when we work together, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think the hearing that, like especially with certain songs, he like stepped up and he actually like it sounded like top of tier, you know, he made it sound like he took another step up, which was
Mhm.
dope too, cuz I feel like it's just that's the hard work that got paid off, you know what I mean? Cuz I've been working my ass off on just like producing and just trying to like grow my sound, not grow my sound, but like understand what my sound is and grow with it and get it better and stuff. And so,
Mm.
you know, when at the time I pitched it at Capo, it kind of made sense because I was still trying to find my sound, but I was kind of almost there.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And once I met Capo, it was just like the sound it just made sense. You know what I mean? Like he was rising and I was trying to get up to another level, and it kind of just brought our skill set to another level at the
So
same
you
time.
both helped each other elevate.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. This
That's key.
is definitely like this. My beats were my ideas and my beats were there, but he as well had to take them to another level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so just like it's nothing I've heard him do from his past, at least for the most part. You know what I mean? It was super dope while keeping who he is as a person in as an artist, you know, intact.
Love that.
I feel that. And I always love to ask about like live performances. So when it sounds like you haven't performed any songs that you've done together yet, right?
No, not yet.
Nothing live. So prior to that, what was your favorite performance, and like when was the first time that you felt like this crowd is giving me the energy that I've always looked for, you know?
I've had a couple of those shows, but my favorite performance I've ever done. Oh, it was my show that I did. It was 2019. I threw my first show at the Middle East, and it was just like
Upstairs or downstairs?
the smaller room.
Okay.
But it was still
dope.
packed up
Yeah,
though. You
that's a
feel me? It
good
was
room.
mad lit. I just
You
looked in
can
the
pack a
crowd
lot
like,
of people
damn,
in there.
all these people pulled up for me. You feel me? That was the first time I was just like, yeah,
That's
it's lit.
sick. Oh man,
I enjoyed that.
I love that room too because you can kind of like step out and like there's the second bar, so
Mhm.
you can skip the lines and get right back to the performance.
I love
Feels
the
good.
Middle East. It's a
Yeah,
great
Middle
venue.
East is the best.
Been to so many good shows there.
It's where the best shows are. If it makes sense to like want to have your show there too, because like I feel like that's an extra draw. It's
Mm.
at the Middle East, you know.
Facts.
People.
That was the first one, man.
First one.
Not my first show ever, but
Oh.
like the first one that I ever had, like where I was headlining. You feel
Yeah.
me? It was just I put it together, everything. Me and my boy Cody. So
That is dope.
Word. Who are some of your favorite Boston artists that you haven't worked with yet that you would like to?
that I haven't worked with yet that I would like to. That's a good question. I work with a lot of artists that I would like to work with in Boston already, But there are a couple people that I would like to work with. Trying to think of some off the top of my head.
There's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, there's some amazing artists out there right now.
Facts.
Some of any Van Buren guys are
Oh
super
yeah,
dope.
those
Yeah.
Shout out.
They
Van
come up a
Buren.
lot.
They're
Yeah,
fire.
they're really
Definitely.
I fuck with them.
Yeah, you gotta respect what they're doing.
Yeah, facts. Bodie Rock, that's my boy. He fire.
His name comes up a lot. He's been
And he got some fire
grinding
shit, too.
the last couple of years.
I've been trying to lock in with him.
Word.
We're gonna
That'd be
definitely get
fire.
something soon. Damn. I work with a lot of people I really want to work with in the
Yeah.
city. You feel me already?
I mean,
so
you gave me 2. That's enough.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that's
enough, yeah.
good.
there's a couple
But
of
yeah.
people I'm missing, but you feel me?
But yeah,
We gonna make it
you're
work,
obviously
for
locked
sure.
in with a lot of local artists.
for sure, for
There's
sure.
there's plenty of artists. I just right now my brain's going dead, but yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
There's
bunch-
no shortage of talent.
No,
around
no.
here.
This
It's
Boston's
crazy.
getting more talented as
Yeah,
the day is. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So I've been trying to figure it out years wise because you said you started getting serious in 2018. But you said you played college basketball.
Yeah.
Did this time period overlap at all?
Yes, it did.
So was that like conflicting time or
Definitely was. I used to have practice like 6 to 8 or 8 to 10.
What
Dip
school?
out of
Where'd you go?
practice, Framingham State.
Framingham
Dip out
State.
of practice, shower real quick, head back to the city, hit the studio, get back to.
Oh, you went to the city for the studio? You
Yeah,
never on
so it
campus?
wasn't even around campus. I had to
Oh
drive
my
back to
God.
the city to go to the
To
studio.
Boston?
Yeah.
From
Where were you
Framingham?
recording? Was it someone's house or?
I was recording in Brighton. I was recording at somebody's crib, probably.
Oh damn!
Yeah.
Oh my
I was
god!
recording, yeah.
Have them come to you? No, that's
Right,
annoying.
yeah, that wasn't a thing back. I mean, it could have been. It was definitely a thing, but you
Mm.
feel me? Nobody was doing that.
Damn.
That's true.
I just
yeah.
started rapping. Nobody was like taking me serious like that, so I
Yeah.
ain't have that much clout. That's how I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
traveling.
yeah.
I had to do what I had to do,
What
That's
position did you
dedication.
and I didn't even drive too, so I had to hit people up for rides.
Oh
it was
my
crazy.
God.
Oh
Extra
man.
obstacles. Hey, you
Yeah.
persevered.
So I had to plan ahead.
Yeah, it builds
Yeah.
character.
It definitely builds character.
Damn.
Absolutely. What position did you play in basketball?
Forward and center.
Okay. Big man.
Yes, sir. With a 3-ball.
You can shoot the 3 too? Big
100%.
man, big man with the 3?
100%. 100%.
Damn. That's that modern day game. Everyone
Yes,
shoots the
sir.
3.
Don't fuck around.
Love it.
Don't fuck around.
You a Celtics fan?
Big Celtics fan.
How you feeling
Celtics
about
in 6. Celtics
So
in
this will
6.
be out by the time the series is over.
And it's going to age well.
Ooh.
It's going
And
to
it-
age beautifully.
I hope it ages well, but
Yeah.
as of right now, at the time we're recording this, the Celtics are down 1-0 to the
0-1.
Bucks.
And I call Celtics in
And
6.
that was an ugly game. That was the worst they've played since January.
We just gotta adjust. You feel me? We gotta see how the first game went. Make
Yeah.
some
I
adjustments.
feel like everyone is just super anxious like every Celtics fan right now
Yeah,
just
a
wants
little
the
worried.
second game to start.
We
you know
got
what
it.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like
That first game was in
Because
Boston?
we all just want to know that first game, that was in Boston,
Yeah,
and the next
Damn.
one's in Boston too.
yeah. We gotta get the next one.
But I feel like we all just want to know that was just kind of like
It's,
a fluke.
Yeah,
You know,
just been sitting
we
for a little
weren't
bit. We
ready.
just
Yeah,
gotta
we
get the
were
momentum
too much of
going
a
again.
break.
Yeah,
Got to get the momentum going again.
Celtics in 6.
All right, Celtics in 6. I mean, I agree with that.
Heard it
Honestly,
here first.
Like, I'm not
Heard
going
it
to
here
disagree
first.
with that, but maybe Celtics in 7. I don't know.
Don't say maybe.
I'm not giving up on them.
We're trying to make
Celtics in
hard-
7. That's my
No.
guess.
Wow.
No
Celtics
Chris
in
Middleton.
7.
Fuck Giannis.
No Chris Middleton, but we still lost.
Fuck Giannis. Celtics
They have a
in
lot of
6.
shooters on their team.
Yeah, we did lose. That shit was bad.
That was bad.
We got tighten up.
Yeah, no.
JB
definitely.
played pretty bad too.
He played awful. That
He's
was the
not gonna
worst
play
game
bad
he's-
again.
You're right. He's not. He won't play that bad again.
Exactly.
You guys been to a store out in Boston, Seaport?
What do you mean?
Oh,
a store?
JB's store?
Yeah,
Oh.
I haven't been yet.
What kind of store you got?
it's called Juice, I think, but it's like a clothing
It's a
store.
clothing store, yeah.
Oh no.
He's got his own clothing line.
Oh wait, didn't that open during the pandemic?
Mm.
It it opened like last summer. Like
Isn't that during the pandemic?
it opened like
Pandemic's not still going.
it
Yeah.
Last
opened-
summer
yeah.
was right. Oh yeah, it's
It
still
opened
going on.
September.
I feel like the pandemic ended like 2 weeks ago, right?
It's coming back.
No.
Everybody's gonna have to start wearing masks
Legally.
again.
Last summer was not the pandemic.
Yeah, it was. There
Nah.
was.
It was bad shit. Closed last summer.
No, I know there was, but I don't
There
know.
was
Who
two-
knows when the pandemic actually ends?
The pandemic was 2 years on the dot, and that's it. That's what they said.
That's it.
Whatever.
That's it.
He opened it like last
Yeah, and
September.
that shit was 2 years. It doesn't seem like
Yeah,
it was 2 years.
I know. Yeah, we just completely lost
I
it
know.
the whole year.
Damn.
2021 didn't happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like that year just didn't happen to
Fluke
me.
year.
Mm.
You know.
It's funny because normally when we were doing the podcast over Zoom throughout the pandemic, and a lot of the questions I would be asking were like, "How have you been doing music?" Is it's got to be all remote right now, pretty much, or for the most part. Some people were meeting up, but you guys, since it was last summer, like you were saying, it was kind of like not really pandemic-y, so we were all hanging out. So you guys did this whole album in person.
Yeah, we did.
Lucky, you're
But
lucky.
Yeah, during the pandemic, I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I
What
was
was
recording a little bit. I
You
wasn't
recording?
recording as much as I wanted to, but I was recording a little bit. There was a couple studios that let me pull up though.
Yeah.
Would you ever do a home setup?
Yeah, if I learn how to work Pro Tools and engineer myself, that's something I'm trying
Yeah.
to learn. So once I learn that, I'm definitely gonna get the home setup. But I feel like I gotta get the home setup to learn. You feel me?
Oh, 100%.
Probably
Yeah.
gonna have it set up soon.
I just want to quickly plug. I took a quick course. His name's Nick Tello with Titletown Sounds. He'll totally teach you the
Word?
sauce. Yeah,
I'm gonna
it's-
get his info.
Yeah, he's from Boston, but he lives in LA now.
He got like a little class and like everything like that.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
like a
whole
legit
course
thing?
with group calls. Yeah,
Word. Put them hours in.
you get 16 one-on-ones, 2 group calls a week. Quick plug to Titletown Sounds with Nick
Yeah,
Tello.
man.
He should be coming on. Actually, we got to arrange a episode with
That's
him.
Yeah.
fire.
Absolutely.
Tap in.
Yeah, no, it's definitely good. They know their stuff for sure. But yeah, no, I think that's like so important because you can lay down like the track that could end up being used, send it to somebody to like sauce
Yeah,
up, and that's
probably
just
save a lot of time.
you didn't have
too.
to re-record. Yeah, you just got everything done on your end. So I feel like that is good, and it just helps you like just like rapid prototype.
Mhm.
Like this is good, this is bad. You know, just over and over, keep trying things. But
Fact.
I like to think about the gear, so I'm always thinking about it.
So who are some producers who you think influence your sound the most?
Kanye. Let's see. Alchemist.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many. The top of my head right now is all I could think of. That's so bad. But probably like what have I've seen of I've learned production probably from like John Glass,
Yeah.
Melks,
Yeah.
Tiba. Like I learned a lot from them. So like kind of took a little bit what they what they were doing in some aspects and try to see how it would work in with the way I do stuff, and just like understanding certain things just made it easier. You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, the people you've like actually come in contact with probably have the most influence on you, more so than someone like a Kanye. You're like,
But yeah, there's like Pete Rock, and there's DJ Premier, and there's Mustard, and then there's Metro Boomin, which is super amazing.
Yeah.
And then you have Mike Will Made It, and the list goes Juicy J, Lex Luger. The list goes on. OG Parker. Like I can go on and on and on.
Yeah.
There's so many amazing producers. But yeah, for sure. Like I would say Kanye and John for the most part.
Word. So when did you first meet John?
2017, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to rap myself.
I was gonna ask that actually, if you've ever rapped.
Yeah, I did my thing.
Okay.
But nah, I just
Is any of that out? Can we listen to it?
No. I think
So
I
it's
showed
big
Capo.
bucks?
I showed Capo once, and he was just like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't face the music. I was like, so like, I was doing.
was it really?
I was
It
doing.
wasn't that bad. It was alright.
I was
Okay.
so I
But
had
it was like
So I don't have the voice. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
that's
understand.
straight up.
That's the
That's I'll take that with it.
There's
you
a
know?
lot of different elements that come
And the
into
face
it.
is,
Like,
you know,
can have
I
bars,
don't really
but-
get the face either. So I'm more of like a producer side of a person. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
But what did Russ say? I'm 5'6", but the money made me 6'5".
What does that even mean?
I'm 6 feet, but that has nothing to do with my face though.
He knows I'm fine, but the money makes me
Yeah,
What
I'm
does
handsome.
that have
6
to do
feet,
with his
man.
face,
I'm
though?
5'11", bro. 6 feet is the same thing.
The money makes him handsome.
bro. Come on. Okay, so yeah. Damn, you got me off guard.
Height
with
is
that,
nothing but a number.
6 feet. Where?
Yeah, 6 feet, man. I could play point guard or shooting guard. I'm in the game.
Damn.
Huh?
Stand up.
I'm not. Dude, we're in the
No,
interview
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
that's not. You can't be doing that to people. That's
I'm
not
just
fair.
saying. I'm joking.
You don't believe me? I'm 6 feet.
Nah.
Damn,
He's
How
6
tall are
feet.
you?
that's sizeism.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'5".
6'5"? All right.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
crazy. I
You're
didn't
like
think that, though.
5
That's
inches
crazy,
taller.
though,
I
that
thought
you
you was
played,
like
like-
5'10". No bullshit.
Wow.
It's funny
That's
though
not
that
too
you
far,
played
though.
like you played power forward and center in college, but like in the NBA you'd be like
Small
a
forward.
shooting guard.
He'd be yeah. A 6'6" is like
crazy.
a LeBron James or something.
I know.
6'7".
It's crazy how like 6'5" in the NBA is just average. That's just normal. It's weird,
It's
That's
crazy.
nuts. It's crazy.
but yeah,
We're all small.
I'm the opposite of 6'5". I'm 5'6".
You're, 5'6".
the money made you
Yeah.
6'5".
Took me a while. Thank you for that. Cheated. Cheated on the test.
I always say, like I don't know, like Russ has the 6 foot face.
What does that even mean?
Some people just have a look that makes them taller.
No, some people. Yeah, no. There's some people like when you celebrities like you find out their height and you're like, I can't believe. Like I thought they were.
This is something I say too often, but Vin Diesel, I'm on to you. Vin Diesel's 5 feet. He says he's like
Word?
6 feet. He's 5 feet. He's got to be.
He's 5 feet.
It's got to be.
I think you saw an imposter.
Yeah, yeah.
That would
He's-
look weird.
I'm pretty sure.
sure.
No, I'm
He's
sure
definitely
he's
short.
closer.
I don't think he's 5 feet though.
His bios say that he's like 6 feet, but I don't think he is.
You don't believe you're not buying it?
No, I don't think so. I think it's all tricks, all smoke and mirrors, magic of the movies. So they say, you know.
I don't know, man. He look like he's like 6 feet. I take it. If he told me that, I believe it.
I
I
don't
would
know.
have fight it.
I heard that he used to get upset that he had to stand next to The Rock.
How tall
because-
is The Rock?
He's in like probably actually 6 feet. He might be 6'5" or something.
He's like 6'3", probably 6'4".
yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, the comparison.
but you never know how tall someone is. You can manipulate that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, they got stools and all types.
They got the special shoes, you know.
Off track. Wait, how did we even get on that? We were talking about.
So my bad. I think we were talking about how I started, what I was doing, and I think I was saying how
Oh yeah,
I was
and then I
rapping.
rudely.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
rudely
right,
interrupted. He
right.
said, stand up, stand up, stand up.
No, but I did mean to ask you if you ever rapped. I
Yeah,
always feel like
so-
that's an interesting question to ask producers. 'cause
Yeah,
I feel
so
like,
sorry.
I feel like everybody like who's into hip hop
yeah,
tried to rap at some point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
like
how I
I tried
started.
to rap at
Yeah,
some point. Like Owen and I rap a little
Yeah,
bit.
like,
yeah.
yeah.
I
if you love hip hop,
Yeah.
like you
got some
definitely
heat.
tried it at some point. You know what I mean? What's up?
Yeah, I got some heat.
A
We-
little
we
bit.
do.
Yeah.
We do
Yeah.
have some heat.
I
Yeah,
hear
what
some
was the
shit.
group name?
We don't have a
we don't.
group
It's
name.
not a group name. We kind of like I don't know. I've never like
The Bash Brothers.
officially come up with the like the Mighty Ducks.
But no, like you got to try it at least. You know,
But yeah, so I started.
everyone wants to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Just like everybody wants to be an NBA player. Or, you know, you got to try it until you realize you can't do it anymore.
yeah, dude,
Say your back hurts. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's crazy. So I did that, and then I realized after recording myself and having almost a project done with artwork and everything ready to go, I was like, yeah, this shit's not gonna. I just know it's like I face facts. I was like, yep, it's not happening.
What kind of rap was it? Was it like
No, it was like
lyrical,
It was,
like-
yeah, it was bars with trap and hip hop, but it
Boom
was
bap?
like not as much.
okay,
But it was like 2017, so
okay,
the sound back then was not even close to being what it was. It was a little generic, I would say, SoundCloudy.
yeah,
But doing that, and I was like, after getting recorded from John, I was like, nah, this is awful. I'm not gonna do this. Like, this is not good for me. So I wanted to be part of hip hop, like you were saying.
yeah.
And I saw John making beats, and I started interning there, started learning some stuff, and took off from there, man. For the most part.
You found your niche.
Yeah, I mean, my dad plays drums, so it helped with the musicality of everything, and it just felt natural at the end of the day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Definitely. So, I mean, did you ever like, as far as the rapping goes, did you ever? You never put a project out.
No, I performed. I did.
You
a bu-
perform. I was gonna ask, did you ever do any shows?
Yeah, I did like Opus,
Okay.
which was like like they had open mic nights and stuff like that, which you would obviously feel like a show sometimes. But
Yeah.
yeah, I did stuff like that, but not have my own show. But I did perform, which is a crazy high. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys performed, but even if you're not even good, being on the mic is a crazy high.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I've definitely done open mics and stuff. It's fun. I like to do that stuff.
Yeah. Owen is
It's like
Owen's the open mic champ.
yeah, I love open mics.
How many drinks you get in yourself before you go in there?
It doesn't have to be any drinks. Sometimes I'll
Yeah,
just do
no,
it.
Owen can
Just
just
do
do
it?
it. Owen can just
Yeah.
do it. I got to get a couple drinks in me before
I need to
do
get
that
like a
kinda
drink
shit.
in me
Yeah.
before, but even then
Yeah.
I'll be shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm just like, there used to be
Oh,
a
no,
great
no.
tower alone.
I mean,
on
we
the sea.
we host
Let me sample that real quick.
shows and we have to like introduce the artists like in between
He's
their
with it?
sets, and I'm like, even I get nervous for that kind of stuff, but I still do it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't come across as nervous, but I am nervous.
I understand why you said the singing part. It worked. It's that those first notes sound like they were on. So I think you're going somewhere.
You wait with the open mic.
Whatever you were singing, I know that song.
That was Seal.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah,
Kiss from a
Seal.
Rose.
Yeah, that was
Baby.
there.
That's a fun song. It's a perfect open
But yeah,
mic
Owen
song.
and I have some heat coming out very soon.
No, no, we don't. That's not true.
Yeah, we do, dude.
We got
have so
open
much
mics
heat.
coming up.
We got a
open-
lot of heat coming out. Me and you recorded.
Was that that
We have
country
one
trap
song
you
that
guys
we've
played
made.
before we got here? Was it Hank
No,
Hill?
no, no.
Oh
That was,
no!
that was
oh
something
my
that he
God.
told
I
me to
wanna
put
shout
on.
out Hank Trill. Hank Trill is the funniest artist that I've discovered recently. He has Hank Hill sampled like from King of the Hill. I believe it's just a sample. It sounds just like him, and it's just so funny. The bars, like, it's just hilarious. Like, I don't know if it's hyperpop or trap or whatever it is. It's like a mixture of them all. But that was what we were playing before. I was showing it to Jack because I thought
Yeah.
it was hilarious.
That was not us. That was not either
No,
of
no,
us
no.
rapping. We're better than that.
Yeah.
But we're not as good as Chizz Capo, unfortunately.
Definitely not.
You guys are not the only ones.
No, we're definitely.
me a-
There's a lot.
this is
There's
the
a
truth.
long list. There's a
It's the
long
truth, it's
list.
the truth.
Yeah. But no, the new project is fire.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming here and chopping it up with us. We're excited. I mean, you hit me up because Isaac Groove gave you my number, and then you told me you were doing a project with Chizz Capo, and I was like, I already knew about you. Like I said, since Next Up, that was at least that's as far as I can remember. Like the first song that I heard, and I was like, oh shit, because you did the video for the remix with Tange.
Yep, I
Right?
did with Tinge, I did with
Yeah.
Book Bag, Lionel, Suave, all them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I was like, this shit is fire. So
Yeah,
I've been
so-
tapped in since then. So
It's lit.
and I've seen like a lot of people posting about the new project. I saw John posting about it, John
Mhm.
Glass, and like it's definitely making its waves like in the local scene right now. So
Yeah, now you just got to get to more ears.
Yeah.
More to come, more to come.
absolutely. So you guys been doing obviously your press run, going on a lot of different podcasts, radio shows, and stuff. Doing
Yeah,
everything
we got a
you can.
couple. We got a couple more coming down the line too. So we're
Word.
working.
Shout out to all the podcasts out there.
Shout out to all the
Yeah, man.
podcasts, and shout out to the show that we did on 5/18 that you guys came to.
Yeah,
and
shout out to
Yeah, that was
show
fire.
that we did.
that
Shut
was
it down.
awesome, yeah, shut it down. It was dope.
It's lit.
All right.
Wait, sorry. Do you guys have any plugs? Anything else you want to hit before we wrap up? I feel like we're doing this premature.
Go Bump No Pass.
Yeah, of course.
Go check out Purple out on YouTube.
Yep.
Go follow me on all social media websites at Chizz_Capo, CHIZZ_CAPO. And yeah, fuck with me. A lot more to come, so stay tuned.
You can check me out at SKTHAGR8 across the board everywhere. And yeah, just go Bump No Pass. Keep supporting us, and yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out Boston Big Four too.
Yeah, especially them. Shout out to them for having us through.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
it's always a
guys.
good time.
No pass out now. Chizz Capo, SK the Great.
Yes, sir.
Peace.